Alright, it's late at night so I can't be too loud. I'm going to try to show you the difference between the LEDs, white light, and the ones that come stock. I just put it in here and the polarities are wrong because it didn't light up, so I hope I didn't break the bulb. I just think I had the polarity wrong. So I'm going to put these back in. I'm just going to give it a little tightening. This will not set off any false codes. Got my little spotlight there. Let's see if they work. All right, man. It works. And you see the bright yellow or the bright white light on the right hand side. That's the new LEDs I just got from ECS Tuning. It makes the car look that much better. Now look at this side. I don't know how much dramatic it is because it's in the dark out here, but I just did that myself within a couple of minutes. Let's see if I can do it in a couple more. Here we go. What you do is you first go online, go into ECS Tuning. Let me turn off the lights so I can do it. Pop it. You just need a simple tool, screwdriver, a small Phillips head, you know, a sharp one, not the bigger one, the smaller one. You've got to carefully unscrew the two screws that are under here. I just get them to where they're hand turnable and I just take them the rest of the way. Just a little bit more. These came in the mail in about 4 days. 3 or 4 business days. Cost about 50 bucks. Wait till you see the difference. It's going to be pretty dramatic. Now there's a little slot on the one side, so what I do is I get the flathead, which I just dropped, and I just kind of go in there and give it a little, it's on the right hand side on the, and it just kind of loosens that up a little, and I just wiggle it the rest of the way, and I don't know if you can see it, just like that. I don't know if that's trained on the thing. Yeah, and this is what you get when you come out. This is the stock bulb, and it's not hard at all. You just kind of like pop it up, take it out. Okay. Now the new one is LED. So it is white light. And it looks hot. So that's what it looks like when you look at it straight on. It's kind of strange, just like a little computer board or something. But then you'll see on this other side, this curious venting thing, that's called a heat sink, because these bulbs are much brighter and hotter. That this thing, you want to make sure that it's facing upward like that in the housing so you don't melt the housing. Okay, and the other tricky thing I just learned is that on the Mark V, GTI Mark V, there's 2 tabs. They're up under here. I'll see if I can show you. It's my spotlight here. Let's get this going. And if I can get the camera off here. So, if you look up under here, there's 2 tabs that are sticking downward. They're metal tabs. Okay? There's like protruding outward. That'll bump into the heat sink. It'll ruin the bulb. So what you got to do is you got to push these in, up and in. those two different taps. And what I do here is I just take this flat thing. Let me put this back. Okay. See if I can see that again. Yeah, I take the flat end of this thing, which is, see how it's flat metal, so it won't hurt anything. I'll take that, put that on the end, like, oh, it's actually this end, but then I just go up in there. I like the spotlight there up there. I can see what I'm doing. And just push it firmly and gently up. Like that. And like that. So that one needs to go in a little bit more. Yeah, that's flat. So now they're flat up there. So there's no interference with that in the bulb, the new bulb. And where did I put it? It's always good to lose the bulb. Okay, here we go. Now the other tricky thing is that these have a polarity. So if you do them the wrong way, it will not come on. And I think from my last try, I know that this little thing has to face outward. So let's hope that that's the case. I don't know for sure. Hold on. Just gonna sneak that in there. That in there. Oops. It's the wrong way actually. Is it the right way then? It should be this way then. I think. That. Okay, so I got the heat sink facing upward and it's straight. Okay. Let me make sure that it's flat on there. Okay. And all I should do now is be able to put this baby right back up in there. It's a very tight fit, but it should be. It's engineered to be perfectly the right size. There. Goes right up in there. Now, I have to switch back into the Phillips head. Reverse it. Take it. Get it started. That one. I just hope the polarities are right. If they're not, we'll just have to take it out and turn it around the other way. I think from learning from the first one, I hope I did it right. Screw it back in, but not overly tight, just so it's snug. Kind of recedes right into the housing there. And you want it just to stop tight. What was that? That was that thing. Okay. Now we'll turn that off. But no other lights competing with the beautiful LEDs. Now, if I did it right, cross your fingers. It should work. Yee-hee-hee! Now that is how a license plate should look. It actually looks kind of blue. It looks just like my xenon, bi-xenon headlamp. See if we can get a little good close-up there. Now look at that. Now you can hopefully see the drama of the stock bulb as compared to this. There's no comparison. I am quite happy. This is a little mini upgrade I've been meaning to do for a while for the GTI Mark V Volkswagen.